Hi, today I want to talk to you about two basic asset allocation mistakes that many people do. And I've talked about how 85 to 90% of your returns come from asset allocation, not from selection of particular stocks or securities. So one of the things is that how much should you have in equity? I hear all sorts of so-called experts saying that when you are young, you should have 100% in equity, and also that if you are, let us say, retiring at 60, that from age 55 you start moving even whatever is in equity towards fixed income, so that when you actually retire, you have almost everything in fixed income. Now, both of these are not good strategies. This is not good advice. So even if, let us say, you're 24 and in a good job, don't put 100% in equity. Money in equity should be money you do not require for the next 7 to 10 years. So you have to have money for contingencies. You might lose your job, you might want to study further, you might want to buy a house, there might be a family medical emergency. And this is only when you are responsible for yourself. I'm saying that if you are responsible for other people, then there might be other things. So do not have 100% in equity. Yes, as you are young, you should have a large chunk of your investment in equity. But the real trap is also this around retirement into fixed income advice, because now life expectancies have gone up. So if you are retiring at 58, 60 or 62, let alone if you are retiring early, you will have to budget for at least 30 more years. You could be alive for another 30 more years. You do not want to run out of money when you are 82, or if you are going to live till 90. So therefore, even when you retire, a significant portion of your investment should be in equity. Of course, what you require to withdraw within the next few years, you must not have in equity, because equity returns are volatile, and you will especially take a hit on your capital if in the first few years the equity markets go down. Because if you are withdrawing out of something which has gone down, you are actually decreasing your capital. So it is okay if the good years come first and then the bad years, but if the bad years in equity come first, then your capital will be depleted, and that's the reason you must have a significant portion in fixed income, but still you must have substantial portion in equity, because it has to last you another 30 years. So work with that, and otherwise you will not be able to beat inflation or beat inflation in whatever your living costs are. And which brings me to the second big mistake, which is not having global diversification or not having enough global diversification. I have, of course, separate videos on why you should have it, but when you are budgeting for the long term, 10, 20, 30, 40 years hence, you cannot forget the fact that the rupee depreciates. I mean, in my career, from the time I started working, let alone from when I was born, dollar rupee rate has gone down 90%. When I started working, the dollar was 12 rupees. Now it's 90 rupees. So that's the kind of thing you're talking about. So you cannot forget it when budgeting for the long term, besides the fact that you should not have all your eggs in one basket. But do not do it as a just chasing the last good thing, that last 1 year India didn't do well, so let me put something in global. That's not the way to do it. Put a plan in place where over a period of time 30% of your portfolio is global. So that should be the target, and global does not mean US. Again, I'm repeating. And because this is a cause for me, again, First Global has a product that starts at $10,000. For $10,000 you can get total global diversification, which is about 9 lakh rupees. So just a few years ago when I started this product, it was 7.5 lakh rupees. At $10,000 was 7.5. Now it is 9 lakh. So please get started. So these were the two major mistakes I wanted to talk about. One, having too much in equity when you are young, and having too little in equity when you are around retirement age. And the second is not having significant, truly global diversification. So let me know what you want to hear about next. Bye.